Yeah, press on down. This is not a press on. She did like gel.
Oh, that extension.
I checked the
That was it. One and done?
You do that run and it was just over.